Hello guys and girls, my name's Fast Farmer. Welcome to another episode on our Ohio Richlands playthrough. You join me here as I'm working on our potato field we bought last episode. It is field 34 and it had potatoes ready to harvest. We've done a decent amount on it so far, and I think this is our second trailer we're bringing in. We're just going to sell it at the co-op right there. Just because it's the closest, and I think it might actually be the highest price too. I'll check that. For potatoes, yeah, $4.86, so it's the highest. The trailer's a bit heavy for this little voucher here, but we make do. It's just a short little distance, so it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, we're gonna get this thing finished off with a time lapse to start the episode, and then we'll be moving on into October. And as you can see, our Massey finally finished rolling field 6, which has, what did I put in there? Barley. So we've got canola in field 2, barley in field 6, and then after the potatoes are out, we'll put something in field 34 for next year, for next harvest. So yeah, we're going to get this started off with a nice time lapse, and I'll get back to you when the field is done and we'll be moving on. are. We've made some really good progress on this field here. We're just about done. And once we're done, then we can finally move into October. We've done 4 trailer fulls. And each trailer takes just about 3 full hopper fulls on our potato harvester here. So that right there was number 13 full loads of this potato harvester. So 130,000 liters of potatoes so far, plus whatever we get in this little sliver here. So yeah, this took a long time, but it's gonna be quite profitable. Yeah, we'll almost pay back probably about 40% of the field's value in this first harvest alone, which is pretty incredible considering that with precision farming, nothing was done to the field. As you can see, the pH value is okay and the nitrogen is pretty bad in the field before the harvest, and then obviously after the harvest it's a lot worse. So yeah, even though the field was not taken care of well before I bought it, it's still proving to be quite profitable, which is fantastic. It's quite good to see. Some plans for October are to see what contracts there are. I'm guessing that's going to be when corn, soybeans, and sunflowers are ready for harvest. I might pick up one of those, but chances are likely I probably won't because I'm kind of tired of contracts, to be honest. I've done a lot. This is episode 5 and we're still in September, which isn't near as fast as I like to be going, so we're going to have to definitely speed things up quite a bit. Yeah. So we're just about done here, and yeah, I'll get caught back up with you guys after the field's done and we move into October. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, it's a new month, and that means we started 3 new contracts. For some reason that seems to be what I'm doing on this series. Just new month, bunch of new contracts to try and make some cash. That's sort of the best way to get started in FS22. It's really hard to, you just use your own fields. And a lot of maps you don't start out with enough to really support your farm. So this is our first contract here. It's sunflowers on field 4 here, and then we do have, I picked up a soybean contract on field 13. I'm using my own my own combine for that, and then corn harvesting here on field 14 with an X9, which is pretty cool. I love contracts because they pay you to use cool machines and harvest and do whatever. The X9 is one of my favorite machines in this game, and yeah, I saw that and I was like, sweet, let's do it, because yeah, this looks great. It's good fun, and yeah, I get paid. How much was that contract actually? Yeah, that's $10,000. They're just paying me $10,000 to drive one of my favorite machines, and all I have to do is harvest this little field here. That seems worth it to me. Anyways, we're gonna keep gunning right along here on these contracts. Should hopefully give us a nice cash boost, and in fact, that'll give us another 40 grand. That'll be nice. A nice cash boost, for sure. Still trying to save up to buy a little silo complex there behind field 2. Right in this area here. We'll just take out the canola we planted to put a couple silos up and maybe an auger there, so we can store the grain and sell it when it's at its optimum value, because right now we're selling it at not a very good price because we don't have anywhere to store it, and that is just, oops, I missed some. That's just doesn't make financial sense, to be honest. So that's what we're going for. And for that, you kind of need money. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of contracts lately, but hopefully with our grain silo setup that we get going, we should be good to stop doing as many contracts so we can save our grain and sell it when it's at its peak value, which will bring in not double the money we're making, but as you can see here with wheat especially, price fluctuations, it's harvested in August and September, and that's the lowest price. We have to sell it right here and right here. That's the lowest price. Whereas if you wait, you get another $400 per 1,000 liters, which is big money, because we can pick up 60,000 liters, which is 60 times 400. That's a lot of money. That's another 24 grand. And the silos I'm looking at, let's just see which ones they are. Silos, Ohio Richlands. Yeah, these ones here, these flat bottom bins, they're 17,000 each. So just on one field, based on my quick maths, we'll see how accurate those are. But yeah, just one harvest should pay for those grain bins pretty easily. So yeah, it's a good thing to pay for, I think. A good goal to have. So I'm going to get these contracts done, and I'll get back to you once we make some really good progress here. Alrighty guys, so we've finished those contracts that we had on Field 13, Field 14, and Field 4. I already collected the money from the other 2 contracts. And now we're just selling well, not selling, we're bringing the grain from that Field 4 contract to the Ohio Agri Co-op, and once that is done, we'll collect the money from the contract, and honestly, we'll probably move forward into November. Okay, we'll just park this here, find our semi. There it is. Get this bottom little bit in the front. Well, I guess there is none in the back. Let's get this stuff from the front and sell it. We should be making some money here towards the end. I'm not sure how much though. Yeah, that's going to be a fair amount actually. Wow. That is a lot more than usual. Oh my goodness. So it gave me an extra 30,000. That's more than the contract was worth. That's bonkers. I was not expecting that. That is awesome. So now we've got some extra cash. 146,000. That is great. We should have no difficulty building that new grain silo set up in our starting farm, our farmyard, and I was planning on doing that sort of in Field 2 and breaking Field 2 into 2 different pieces, because let's get cruise control on here. As it stands now, Field 2 is this weird shape. We got our farmland here, and I was going to put the silos right here, break Field 2 into this area here, and this bigger chunk here. That way we just... It seems like the easiest way to be able to fit the silos in there, and in order to keep the field flowing, because as it is now, I sort of treat Field 2 as 2 separate fields, just because that middle part is so narrow. So that's probably what we're going to do. And I was planning on using the smallest grain bins on the map. It's a mod pack with the map. I don't think you have to download it separately. It's just there. So yeah, they each hold, I think, about 100,000 liters. It's like 97,000 or something, and they only cost 17,000 each. So I'll buy an auger as well as 2 or 3 of those grain bins, and we should be looking pretty good there. Yeah, we got that right in front of that car. Boom. Alright, so let's see. Hop into construction. Silos. These ones here. There is a telephone line, power line there. That's a bit annoying. Let's see, we're going to just put it right there. Oh, they hold 95,000. Okay, let's just put like 3 of them down. Alright, so that holds almost 300,000 liters. I think that ought to be pretty good. And then, let's see, we're going to paint this ground here as concrete. We just want a nice big concrete pad. For our little farmyard here. Don't get rid of too much of our land. Wow, that took out a bit more than I was anticipating. Alright, very good. And then... Yes, very good. We need... Do we need anything else? Can we fit a little production in there? Ooh, nice. So we do have room for a small production. Like a bakery or something. So that's very good to see. We can fit a little production in there when the time comes. And we're sort of looking into that item production time once we're a little bit more established here. I did miss a bit. Yes. And then that is a different different type of ground texture, obviously. Actually, is this just asphalt here? No, it's not even asphalt. Alright, well, I'll just do that into there. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Alright. That should be good to go, and then just buying ourselves that auger, and I'm probably just going to go with this Meridian 1. If that can't fit over the top of those tiny little grain bins, I mean, these things are so short. If that auger can't fit in there, I'm going to be annoyed. So yeah, let's see. This one's slower, but I gotta be honest, I really enjoy driving it, so I think I'm gonna take this down to the store. Oh, I hit the duals on the back. Alright, so yeah, I'll get that auger back to the farm and we'll get her set up. Here we are back at the farm with our auger. And yeah, let's get this set up real quick. And we'll finally be able to store grain on this farm. Because you don't start out with the silo. Just an interesting little challenge I haven't had to deal with on many maps that I've played. I'll just leave that there for now. No need getting it set up and angled right down into those bins until we've got a harvest to line it up for. So we'll just leave it there for a few months. And then harvest time comes, we'll have to... How did I fit in here? We'll have to... Oh, wow. Keep hitting my duals on the stuff. I might have to take those off. Yeah, once harvest time comes, we'll get it lined up nice and good. So yeah, that's probably where I'm going to end this episode here. Just shut this door real quick, and then the door down here. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you've got any suggestions or comments, concerns, whatever, leave them in the comment section. Gives me a good idea of what you guys like to see and maybe what you want to see. Some equipment, maps, whatever you want to see me try on other playthroughs as well. If you enjoy the content that I make, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. That's all I have for now. Peace.